Wake up. So much about this life is about waking up. And I'm gonna tell you why. Wake up. Welcome to Avant-Garde Odyssey. Have you ever felt like this? Or like this? Or like this? And you don't like it? You are not alone. You're alive. Isn't that a relief? If you don't feel right about feeling like that, you are asleep. It is when we feel like that that we really want to wake up. And it is at that moment that we desperately search for a revelation. In moments like this, it really helps to understand that there is an explosion going on inside you. What's going on inside us, it's a feeling that comes from an explosion of energy. When we feel shitty about anything at all, we're not thinking right. No matter what it is, it's not about what it is. It's about that explosion that you are resisting and you're not letting it happen. Stay with it. But if you stay with it in a psychedelic kind of state, there is an explosion going on inside you, like an atom, so tiny, and filled with explosive love inside. And it hurts so much to contain it that one feels it can destroy you. But it's love wanting to be let out. Don't you want to break that atom and not resist its force, but be one with it? Whatever it is that you're feeling right now, whatever it is that you're experiencing, feel that feeling that you're feeling and describe it, contemplate it, observe it, don't resist it. Have fun with it, even with the pain or even with the unpleasantness of it. That's gonna lead you to the next step and to a more awake view of the situation that is more real. To wake up, one needs to be brave. Every feeling that we have that hurts has nothing to do with whatever happened outside. It's nothing else than being directed to move forward and plow through and discover what that love is really about. So what does it mean to wake up? To wake up, it really means to be and not to be at the same time. And what does it mean to be and not to be at the same time? It means that you become something else than what you're used to. I mean, think about it for a second. To be and not to be at the same time. You let go of resisting being who you think you are to the point that you realize that that thought is worthless. To be awake means that you remove any image from the past and you leave an empty space in your mind. That act alone is magical because you start to see things that you never saw before, but most importantly, you start to feel things that you didn't feel before. And you feel things in your heart, and you feel things in your body. To wake up, one needs to be courageous. And whatever kind of explosion is going on within you, if you just let it be, accept that shadow in yourself that you don't want anybody to see, and therefore nobody sees because you conceal it so much that who's gonna see it, right? You are something else than you ever thought about. Waking up is going a step further into the consciousness of who we think we are. It's a shift of awareness about reality. Reality is a big question mark. Everything that I see around me right now seems real, but is it? I think the most real thing that I can feel that is real is a sense of vibration inside me, a sense of existence that runs inside my body, but that is not limited to my body, because when I really close my eyes or turn around or think about it, I can't really put boundaries. I have always felt, personally, I have felt myself being here in my chest. But I have explored the possibility of going beyond even the boundary of my chest and the boundary of my brain. And the truth is that you and I right now are connected. You and I right now have no limits, zero. To have this consciousness, whatever it is that we do, wherever it is that we go, being more awake and adjust the way we think about reality. There is no bigger reality than you. You may look around you, you may see a lot of things. There is no bigger reality than you. And you are your commander-in-chief. That's an awesome thing to be. Waking up means executing the role of who you really are, a hero. That's why you want to wake up. Because imagine a world filled with heroes. We can get glimpses of reality, even if it's for a split second, and that's okay. But we don't know who we are. It is very useful to have that consciousness in our minds, a consciousness of quiet observation and a readiness for discovery. Reality is felt in the heart, and reality can be felt when the mind is susceptible to receive information about reality. There is one thing that for sure shows you a little bit about who you are. I love the word and concept, carefree, because this can be translated into so many different aspects of existence. One of the things that I love about living carefree is that one is able to remove all images from the past and remove all images from the future. And by images, I mean thoughts. Any past image about yourself is incorrect. Any future image about yourself, even if it involves excitement, is incorrect. And by doing that, one has no choice but to remain where he belongs, which is in the here and now. One can listen without noise to something coming from a true reality that is way beyond the limits of what the eyes can see and the body can feel. And that allows one to wake up to reality. To wake up, one needs to be willing. Everything else aligns for you. especially the people. People often say, you're wasting your time. And yet at the same time, when I look back in my life, at all of those times that I wasted my time, I didn't waste my time. I guess you could say that I was asleep. And you're right, I was asleep. I believe either consciously or unconsciously, we're always fighting for a way to wake up. Waking up is to be and not to be. To leave something behind, open the window, and see something else that is real. And that even though not tangible, once you see it, it cannot be unseen. You wake up.